This is what you call a barbecue.
Alright guys, welcome to episode 4. Very definitely not the same day as last week's episode. Today we are going to be doing Braaibroodjies.
Yeah, this is one of the staples for the braai. Probably one of the most loved sides. There's a lot of ways you can have it. It's obviously quite subjective to how you want it, but we've got some of the most important ingredients here. Obviously butter, because that's good for you. And then we've got chutney. If you can't get this specific chutney, then get another one, but this is the best one. Some tomato, onion, and some cheese.
That's Mrs. Balls, if anybody wasn't able to see that.
Mevrou Ballas. And also in terms of the bread, this is where you want to actually just get the cheapest bread. White bread, cheapest bread, because it toasts the best. So yeah, we'll quickly construct.
You make sure it soaks up that butter.
Yeah, we'll construct a few. We'll start with this one, yeah. And what we're going to do here is butter. So with a Braaibroodjie, I'd say butter both sides. So the butter on the inside is to stop the cheese from falling out into the fire. And the butter on the outside is to give it a nice bit of caramelization. So yeah,
nice golden crisp.
Exactly. So give your bread a nice bit of butter on both sides.
So at the most basic level, a Braaibroodjie is cheese, onion, tomato. But really, there's no limit to what you can put inside it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make it a meal for the night, you can even put some ham in there. But it's usually a side that goes with steak, sirloin steak, for example. But yeah, so we'll start here with some onion. Spread that around. I think luckily here tonight everyone is happy to have onion and tomato and cheese, so not very picky here. And I use the top of the tomato as well, doesn't matter, you won't even taste that little bit there. So let's get our tomato in there. Alright, so a bit of oregano. So once you got the tomato on, you want obviously the moisture of the tomato to let all the herbs and stuff stick to it. I love oregano because it gives it that like real pizza taste. Some garlic granules, some yellow salt,
some crack,
as you guys know, and some black pepper.
And you don't use the hinged grid for doing your Braaibroodjies, eh? You just use your spatula.
I don't have one yet, but I mean that's a purchase.
We don't have enough subscribers to afford a hinged grid.
Yeah, we've got enough to afford a new garden, but not a hinged grid. But that'll come. So yeah, put that down there, and we get some cheese. Don't forget the cheese, and don't be shy with the cheese. So that cheese doesn't fill the whole sandwich. We'll just put another one overlapping it. Put that in, and then we butter the top.
Don't be shy with any of the ingredients.
Yeah, exactly. You want
It's a real hearty sandwich. So you want to make sure that you douse it in every possible manner.
Also, you know, there's no salad in there. There's no salad yet tonight, so this is it. Your salad's inside this bread. And that's it, guys. That's a Braaibroodjie.
Yeah, so when do you know when the heat's right to put your Braaibroodjies on?
Yeah, you've got to probably, I'd say 10 seconds. 10-second rule, but yeah.
10-second hand rule.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're a bit off, but we need to clean.
Lights fading fast.
Yeah, clean everything as well from the previous fire, which is
obviously last week.
Yeah, it was last week when we did a sirloin steak. Right, guys, I think those coals are ready. We're gonna have to be very vigilant of what we do here because they're quite hot, so maybe even put them towards the edges if you can.
And it's just regular turning, eh?
Regular turning.
Just getting nice and evenly toasted.
Yeah, without spilling anything, hopefully. Look, if one or two things fall out, it's not going to be the end of the world.
The sun will still rise tomorrow.
Actually, the more they toast, the easier they become to turn. It's just there in the beginning where it's a little bit tricky. And yeah, no hesitation when you turn them. You've got to be quite quick. But generally with Braaibroodjies, low and slow is better. You want the cheese to actually melt. This is also sometimes where I'll say it's fine to even put the lid on. So leave a lid on, let that cheese melt a bit. Let's give it like 10-20 seconds.
Indirect heat.
Yeah, indirect heat.
Oven effect.
Give it a bit of the oven effect. Bit of smoke. Turn them again. There we go, getting some nice toast on that. Okay, a couple more turns here. There you go. Oh, look at that. Right, we're getting there.
Yeah, so that butter is just starting to really soak through the bread.
As you can see there on the edge of that sandwich, you can see the cheese is starting to melt nicely as well, which is great. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. So 2 more turns in there. Alright, my braai assistant is just quickly going to wipe the chopping board, but that's it, we're done. Right guys, let's have a look at our Braaibroodjie here. Our G-Rex, something for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, as you can see, nice little melted cheese. Steam coming out of the middle.
You know what I'd love to do? Just dip this in some hot chili sauce. Get from the gorge.
Arguably sometimes better than me.
Arguably better than a Braaibroodjies roll.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a national dish of South Africa.
Could well be. Yeah, thanks guys. That's Braaibroodjie, toasty, whatever you want to call it. Very affordable, very good, simple, but oh so delicious, especially on the fire. Don't put this in a pan, it's not the same thing. That's called a snack wedge. See you guys on the next one.